हेलो व्यूअर्स, आज पढ़ेंगे डेरिवेटिव ऑफ पैरामीट्रिक फंक्शन and we have already discussed about the implicit function and explicit function and what is parametric function. Now dear students, parametric function means it's a mediator wala function. Mediator means, you know dear students, suppose the two variables x and y are related. If x and y two variables are related, then it makes a function. The functions are of different types. In functions, sometimes x and y are directly related, but in sometimes x and y are not directly related. If x and y are not directly related, then they are related by a third variable. Like हमारा जिंदगी में जो होता है, you dear viewers, you have friends. You have friends means you are directly related with your friends, but sometimes what happens, you want to make friendship with some other, but there is not possibility to make friendship, so you are taking the help of a third person. So third person means he or she helps you to make relation. That means third person here is the mediator. This mediator वाला relation कहाँ जरूरत है? जहाँ two persons are not directly related. In mathematics same thing happens. When x and y two variables are directly related, then it forms either implicit function or explicit function. Implicit function is of the form y is equal to f of x or x is equal to f of y. Explicit function is f of xy is equal to 0. We have already discussed details in implicit function, but here in two cases x and y are directly related, but in many cases x and y are not directly related. What happens? Look at here, I am giving one example. X is equal to f of t, y is equal to g of t. X is a function of t, y is function of t. Example, suppose x is equal to sin t and y is equal to cos t. Look at here, x is sin t means x is function of t, y is cos t means y is function of t. X and y are not directly related, but they are function of same variable t. So x जिसका फंक्शन है y भी उसी का फंक्शन है, but x and y are not directly related. But here the relation between x and y can be created with the variable t. Here t is the third variable. So this third variable makes a relation between x and y. How? Look at here. From this we can take t is equal to sin inverse x. Look at here, x is equal to sin t means t is equal to sin inverse x. So here we find y is equal to cos of, putting the value of t is sin inverse x. That means y is equal to cos of sin inverse x. Here y is a function of x. Now the relation between x and y is formed. This is the function, we can write it y is a function of x. That means y and x can be directly related. So look at here, practically x was not function of y or y was not function of x, but x and y both are functions of same variable t. So here t is the third variable, x is variable, y is variable. So look at here, what happens? X and y are variables. The variable which makes relation between x and y is t. So t is the third variable. T is the third variable which creates relation between x and y. The person which makes relation between two persons is known as a mediator or third person. Third person, here t makes relation between x and y. In mathematics, this third variable is named as parameter. So the third variable which makes relation between two variables x and y is known as parameter. In case of implicit and explicit, in these two cases y and x are directly related. When x and y are not directly related, then a third variable is required to make the relation like this, and this third variable is known as parameter. And when the relation is made by the parameter or third variable, then that relation is known as parametric function. So this is the parametric function. X is equal to f of t, y is equal to g of t. Look at here, this is known as parametric function. Parametric function. So if we say these are two functions. No, this is a single function. If you say x is f of t, you omit y is equal to g of t. इसको छोड़ दो, x is equal to f of t, ये सिंगल फंक्शन है, x t का फंक्शन है. Here इसको छोड़ देंगे तो ये वाला y t का फंक्शन है, बट ये दोनों कॉम्बाइनली एक ही फंक्शन को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. दैट इज नोन एज पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन. मीन्स x इज पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन ऑफ y इज पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन ऑफ x. सो दिस इज द पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन. What is parametric function? If x and y are two functions of single variable t, x जिसका फंक्शन है y भी उसी का फंक्शन है. आज x is equal f of t, y is equal g of t. x y दोनों t का फंक्शन है. Then the parametric function can be written as x is equal to f of t, y is equal to g of t. ये एक ही फंक्शन है, इसका नाम है पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन. x is पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन ऑफ y, y is पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन ऑफ x. Here t is the parameter. So t parameter means, remember, parameter means third variable. X and y are two variables, but there is not possibility of a direct relation. This is the parametric relation. So when two variables are expressed with the help of parameter, then it forms a parametric function. So this is the parametric function. Now derivative of parametric function, and derivative of parametric function can be obtained in two ways. The first case one is elimination of parameter. That means we can differentiate parametric function. The first case is elimination of parameter. मतलब वो t जो parameter है उसको eliminate कर देंगे. कैसे? Look at here. Suppose we have given x is equal to sin t, y is equal to cos t. So this is parametric function, but here t can be eliminated. Like x is equal to sin t means t is equal to sin inverse x, which implies y is equal to cos of t is equal to sin inverse x. That means here t is not present. t को निकाल दिया गया. Elimination means t को निकाल दो, t को ओमिट कर दो. सो x t का फंक्शन था, y t का फंक्शन था. अब क्या हुआ कि t का वैल्यू निकाल के यहाँ सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के बाद y x का फंक्शन हो गया. मतलब x एंड y आर डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड एंड दिस इज एक्सप्लिसिट फंक्शन एंड यू कैन डिफरेंशिएट बोथ साइड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x as in case of implicit function, then to find dy by dx. So here dy by dx can be obtained as in case of implicit function as y is function of x. So जब पैरामेट्रिक फंक्शन में थर्ड वेरिएबल पैरामीटर को तुम एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो तो क्या होता है, पैरामीटर एलिमिनेट होने के बाद y x का फंक्शन हो जाता है एंड दिस कैन बी इजीली डिफरेंशिएटेड. लाइक यू कैन फाइंड हियर dy by dx. बट in second method, without elimination of parameter, many times in functions it is impossible to eliminate the parameter. Like the students, suppose x is equal to t cube plus t plus 1 and y is equal to given sin t plus e per t. So it is quite impossible to eliminate t. मतलब यहाँ t को निकाल के y और x का फंक्शन नहीं बना सकते. मतलब y कैनॉट बी फंक्शन ऑफ x आज इन केस ऑफ प्रीवियस, जहाँ हम क्या किए कि t को निकाल दिए, y x का फंक्शन हो गया. बट यहाँ t एलिमिनेट नहीं हो सकता, मतलब y कैनॉट बी फंक्शन ऑफ x. इन दिस केस वी हैव टू फाइंड dy by dx आज. लुक एट हियर, x इज इक्वल टू फंक्शन ऑफ t, y इज इक्वल टू ऑल्सो फंक्शन ऑफ t, वेयर t इज द पैरामीटर. सो फर्स्ट द प्रोसीजर इज find dx by dt and dy by dt. Look at here, x is a function of t, so we can find dx by dt. Y is a function of t, we can find dy by dt. Now express dy by dx as dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So in this way we can find dy by dx in case of where the parameter cannot be eliminated, and provided dx by dt is not equal to 0. As this is the denominator, this should not be equal to 0. And last, put the value of t if any. dy by dx निकालने के बाद अगर कोई वैल्यू होगा t का पुट कर देना. Now some examples. So the given if x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to a sin theta, find dy by dx. So now solution, given x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to a sin theta. So x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to a sin theta. Here theta is parameter. Now x is a function of theta. So first find, we know that first find dx by d theta is d by d theta of x is a cos theta, and a is the constant, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Now find dy by d theta, and dy by d theta is d by d theta of y is a sin theta, a is constant, derivative of sin theta is cos theta. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Dy by d theta we have a cos theta divided by minus a sin theta, which is equal to minus cot theta. Example 2, if x is equal to 8 square and y is equal to 280, find dy by dx at t is equal to 1 by 2. Given x is equal to 8 square, y is equal to 280, where t is parameter. Now we have to find it dy by dx. First find dx by dt. As x is a function of t, this is d by dt of x is equal to 8 square. A is a constant and the derivative of t square is 2t. That means this is 280. Now to find dy by dt, this is d by dt of y is equal to 280. This is 2a into t का derivative 1 है, and this is 2a. Now dy by dx is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Now look at here. Now dx by dt should not be equal to 0, and this is not equal to 0 for a is not equal to 0, and this is dy by dt. dy by dt is 2a divided by dx by dt. dx by dt is 2a and this is 1 by t. So this is dy by dx, but we have to find dy by dx at t is equal to 1 by 2. Now dy by dx at t is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to dy by dt कितना आया था 1 by t. 1 by t is equal to 1 by 2 पुट कर दो. So this is 2. Another example, given sin x is equal to 2t by 1 plus t square and tan y is equal to 2t by 1 minus t square, find dy by dx. Given sin x is equal to 2t by 1 plus t square, which implies here we can find x is equal to, here is sin, so it can be sin inverse. That means x is equal to sin inverse 2t by 1 plus t square. And here we can find tan y is equal to this much. That means y is equal to tan inverse. Tan inverse, this is 2t by 1 minus t square. We have from inverse trigonometric function sin inverse 2t by 1 plus t square is equal to 2 tan inverse t, and the value of tan inverse 2t by 1 plus t square is equal to also 2 tan inverse t. From these two we find x is equal to 2 tan inverse t and y is also 2 tan inverse t, which implies y is equal to x. Y is equal to x. Differentiating both sides, dy is equal to dx, which implies dy by dx is equal to 1. So dear viewers, it's the end of parametric function. Dear viewers, if it is helpful for you, kindly subscribe and share with your friends, and I will be helpful from you. Thanks.